What? Having a good time!
Oh my god, what?
Hello everybody and welcome to our Boss Crew, a podcast where we're going to talk about whatever we want.
Oh, you like spazzed the fuck
Did
out just now.
Oh, I thought you said spelled like I did it because I felt like it almost came out.
Maybe you did, but no. Hold us on the side.
My name is Nathaniel.
But you know, like, you know Nicki Minaj in that one song? Just like everyone putting all these bitches on. That's what I saw in the side, in my side profile. My peripheral vision, I mean.
My name is Nathaniel Nags.
And I'm Maria.
I hope that everyone got a drink and a snack, and you guys are ready to chat today because today.
Tonight.
Oh yeah.
We definitely got a drink.
We have some alcohol. We are drinking, and we're
Forgot
gonna be
ice though.
I got popsicle on mine. Today we're gonna be talking about the movie.
It really is pretty though. I think I'm gonna do it in a moment.
We're gonna talk about the movie Megan is Missing, but first
We're gonna give a little review, but it's gonna end.
But first we're gonna talk. We have some things to discuss. We have some
Yeah, there's some things we want to talk about before. That's coming on later, and we're gonna be a little fucked up by then. Most likely.
Yeah, because we're gonna take a break in the middle of filming, watch the movie, so it's a fresh review.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fresh out of the butt.
Comment down below if you've seen Megan's Missing.
And I like yourself, like it's so fucked up. It's such a.
That's what I heard. Like, have you ever seen like the iceberg, photo?
Mm-hmm.
Like diagram?
Oh yeah.
That one I think is always like in the middle. You
It
know?
definitely made it cold.
Really?
It
I'm never gonna
definitely
pop
made it a
one
little
in. Yeah,
cold.
I'm gonna pop one in. But yeah, people always talk about how really graphic it is, but also I'm pretty sure there is a rape scene.
Yeah, I've seen some.
And that it is very graphic.
I've seen some scenes on TikTok, but a lot of time on TikTok
Maybe
they'll
that's
blur.
censored, yeah.
They'll blur a lot of it. So I haven't really seen
Mm-hmm.
all the. Like I haven't really seen some scenes, you
Yeah.
know. But I'm so excited to watch it.
I'm excited to see
scared a little.
I'm excited to see it just because of the scare factor. I love a good scare. I love getting scared.
And me and Maria are different. She likes to have the lights
Oh,
completely off.
of
during the
course!
movie.
Lights on! Like, oh, when I'm watching a scary movie, like, what are you talking about? like, turn off the lights. Listen, I'm gonna be a terrible person. We can turn on, like, the oven light. I'll give you a night light.
Okay, yeah, I can tolerate that.
Like,
I
I'm
can
fine
do
with
that.
a little light like that, but
Girl,
a light like this? No.
You gotta
like,
see-
we gotta turn off the light.
You guys see me at my house. I mean, I don't watch scary movies very often, but even with like just watching anything.
No, I was saying
Everything's on.
in general, it's not even just scary movies. Like, I want it to be like in a movie theater. Turn off all the lights. Like, I want it dark.
I know so many people are like that.
Yeah, because, like, why do you want to watch it with a bunch of light on?
I like it.
I feel like it's a little too much. But also, even in my day-to-day life, I like not that bright lighting in my home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually I don't turn on my living room light because this was significantly brighter than the kitchen one. So usually I turn on the kitchen one because that was a little bit dimmer, and then over here it's a little bit darker. Like, I like that moodiness.
When I lived alone, I had so many mood lights hung up. I had like string
I wanna
lights
get into
around.
that.
I loved it, but I never turned them on because I just like I've always loved the overhead light on. Even when I was a teenager and I'd be in my room alone, overhead light one was always on. My family always thought I was fucking weird for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. And I always had a lamp in there. I had like 3 lamps in my room. And I've never used them. Overhead. Every single time.
Nah.
I love it.
I was at home, like, I mean, I had that, like, orangey lighting. That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of, like, dim. Yeah, I didn't like the oranginess, but, like,
Fucking
I like that it was
orange
kind of
lighting.
dim.
I hate
So I guess I
orange
kind
lighting.
of had that natural. Maybe that's why I'm so into it.
I remember I lived at my old house. I went and bought. I'm pretty sure they were just like LED light bulbs because I could not stand the orange, especially in my kitchen. My kitchen was so dim.
No, yeah, here I'm glad that none of them are like orangey.
I can't stand it. I hate an orange light. I hate an orange light.
No, I get it. Although in some I am kind of changing. Like, I get not liking it, but I kind of am changing just because I've seen a lot of spaces where they put orange lighting or just like a dimmer light, and usually typically it's like an oranginess, not like very orange.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more warm. Is what I'm saying. Not orange, just warmer tone lighting, and it's very homey, very cozy.
That is the vibe that people say it gives.
Yeah.
I just wish I liked it more. But I don't know.
I'm starting to turn a new leaf, honestly.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. What can I say? You grow and you learn.
I have some stories from my week that I would love
Yeah,
to share.
tell us these stories because I
would
got
love
some
to
shit to
share.
say too.
Okay, so the first one, so it was April Fool's a few weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half ago, and I didn't work on April Fool's, but I worked the day before it, and literally, this woman came in and called me ugly, disgusting, fat, worthless, disgusting, I deserve to die.
And I said, April Fool's?
I was bagging, I was checking her out, I was bagging her groceries, and she goes, your makeup is so interesting, and I said, thank you, I love to stand out, it's like my thing, and she goes, is it for April Fool's Day? And I said,
What does that mean?
I said,
April Fool's is why I like making a joke.
I guess she was thinking that my makeup looks like a joke. And so I said, no, I do this every day.
Was she an older person?
Probably like mid to late 40s.
Oh, still not as old as I thought she would be.
No, I know. I was a little bit flabbergasted. I was taken back. I said, is it an April Fool's joke? Is it for April Fools?
No. I would say with that interesting comment, obviously as you can see, I have pink hair.
Oh,
Yes! She's not styled, but that doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, the reason I brought it up is because a few days ago, because I did this like literally a week ago, a week ago, a few days ago I was working and
she
we
has
have
inch-long roots already.
No, but like they're already popping up, the little black dots, like, oh my god. Anyways, we're not talking about that. Anyways, I was at work and he's a semi-regular. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. But anyways, he came in and I happened to be in front of where like the drinks are at, the stand.
Right.
And he starts talking to me and he's like, oh, you changed your hair? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's interesting.
Don't ever disrespect
And
that.
and the reason I brought it up is because he was an older gentleman.
I hate people say that.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're meaning.
You know, it's not like, they're not saying it like, oh, it's interesting, I love it. Like, they're saying it in a, like, they don't really get why you did that. Yeah.
I really wanted my hair to be
Oh my gosh, today, again, I was at work, and again, it was an older man, he's like, I like your hair, but like, the way he said it, it felt like he didn't like really like it.
Like backhanded?
Yeah, kind of backhanded. I said, things are like your suit, and he was basically balding. No, but I'm telling you, I felt like he didn't say it the way like I said it. Like, oh, I like your hair. Like, no, he said like, I like your hair.
Should we play?
I don't know how to recreate it, but
should we play a drinking game during the movie? Keep doing shots.
what kind of game?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't want the shots. Vodka? No, straight up vodka. Oh, you know I am alcohol. You know how I am alcohol. I don't want to do shots.
You're right. Maybe I'll do a shot or two.
You can do shots. Hell yeah.
Do
You
a
can
shot
go for a
glass?
shot. No.
I'll drink
Just-
it out of the bottle. No, just kidding.
You can free. I mean, you can eyeball a shot. A shot isn't that much. I would say like a shot for
A shot
here
is
would be like
however-
around here.
A shot is that's a lie. What? Around this much?
No. I said here. Oh, that is what you said. Yeah, here.
That's a lot.
I don't know. I think that's like a shot.
I'll do it, but that's a lot.
Okay, do that.
No.
I don't know. Whatever. I guess. I don't know. You do you.
I really wanted to have pink hair for today.
Mhm.
I really want. I woke up this morning and I was like, I just craving doing
No,
it.
I get that
Just
feeling.
craving it.
The thing is, I am very. The moment I get a feeling like that, not even just with my hair, just like other stuff, like when I feel I need to change up something, sometimes I just jump the gun and I do it.
Mm-hmm. And
You know?
I got this close to doing it today. I got this close.
It's because I get so excited and everything. I'm like, just fuck it.
I don't know why I'm wanting to jump the gun so much, but I'm literally planning on doing it in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
2
I know, you
days.
just got 2 more days.
I know, but it's like, I want to know!
I get that feeling. I mean, if you think about it now, you only have a day.
I want my pink,
Because
I want my pink
Sorry,
tips.
I get it.
I want my pink tip.
Are you gonna cut your hair or are you gonna leave it like this?
Oh, my god, Carter, this is way too long for
I was gonna
me.
say, but like saying that, considering you're doing tips though, I feel like
Yeah,
the
I'm
tips
gonna-
you need it long.
I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer than I normally do when I cut it
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, like you said, I need a little bit of length on my tips.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut it, especially the bag. Like, I don't know. Right now, it just feels heavy right now. It feels like it's
Understandable.
heavy on my head. The sides are a little bit too long. The
Mhm.
back is too long. So it's like definitely gonna clean
I feel
that
like you should
up.
leave the top long and just like a little bit short on the sides and
Mhm.
then and the back obviously too.
Which I've gotten really good at cutting my own hair.
Oh, yeah.
I watched some tutorials on
He's a
TikTok.
hairstylist. He's a barber.
Come to me.
DM him.
I'll cut your hair. Although, can I tell you a story?
Of course.
This isn't one of my stories ever now, but one time I've cut my hair for a long time. I probably like
Oh my god, yeah, me too.
since COVID, I probably cut my hair ever since. I've probably gone to the barber literally that one time that we were talking and she was like, I don't want to do that. She was literally like, I can't do that on your hair. That was definitely an accident. I was telling her the colors that I wanted and I was like, right. But I know, with my ex-boyfriend, he asked me to cut his hair one time. It was chopped. The
Yeah.
house. It was so bad.
Is that that was the last time he ever asked you?
Oh, I remember one time he went to Walmart to get his haircut. Why are you going to Walmart? Bad place to get your
I'm gonna
haircut.
say my uncle would go there but looking for kids.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I said my uncle. He's only 3 years older than me, so that's where my grandma would take him.
We were not kids at the time. Okay, well, we were like 18, so like still like kids, but like, you know, we're not like little.
Young adults.
Yeah, and he asked for 2 inches off, but they just left his hair 2 inches long, and it was like it was like a buzz
Buzz
almost.
cut,
And
imagining, basically.
he was so
Damn.
pissed off.
And listen, you can look good in a buzz cut, but
He was so
damn, that's
mad.
not what you want. Yeah, no, I get it. Did he say anything to them?
No, but I remember we got the girl like, I fucking hate it.
No,
I'm
yeah, I get it. Coming out with a bad haircut, it sucks.
But I
Because it's
don't-
not like it'll just grow out next day. Like, no, you gotta go through it.
I will say, I didn't think it looked that bad, but
Yeah,
you
but
know, it's not
different
my
when it's
head.
you, though.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not my
different when
head.
it's actually you. Because like, even though maybe it's not just look that bad, but it's like, if it's not what you wanted or not even close to what you wanted, it's like, fuck, I'm chopped.
I still remember him getting in the car and just ranting for the whole like 30-minute drive home. Like,
I bet he was fucking ranting. Did he ever get used to it or no?
Yeah, I think he, or he
Did it,
just
like, grow on him?
tolerated it while
I was
it
like,
growing.
either it grew on him or he just had a fucking tolerance. I mean, there's no way around it.
There's really no
Either
way.
it grows on you or you tolerate it.
I have some
Or fucking get weed.
I have some.
Get a sew in.
I'll have to show you.
What's
some
called
Of
extensions.
I'll have to show you some of the pictures
wig.
I have of him with it, and every time I see a picture with him with his musket, it makes me laugh because I remember how much he fucking ate.
Was it okay in your opinion? Was it really that bad?
I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad at all. But also, you know, again, like I said, it's not my head.
Well,
So
yeah,
like,
but I mean, in your opinion, do you think it was like bad or was it good?
no, I think it was. It definitely was not what he said and asked for. But
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, I don't mind. You know, I mean, I love a man with short hair. You know, and so I thought it was kind of cute. I thought it was hot. But he hated it.
Well, yeah, he did.
And it
Yes,
makes me
yes.
laugh.
No, I get it. No, when I was I was entering 6th grade. Literally, like 2 days. No, literally, it was the day before. It was the day before the first day of school. Actually, I was getting my hair cut, and I wanted like a short, like a long bob, a lob.
A lob.
Like right into my like my shoulders, my collarbones, where I wanted it to end. But it slowly went up to my neck because I also wanted layers, and it just slowly ended up going up to my neck.
Was it blunt, or what? Did she still give you layers?
No, I still had layers, but like the longest was to my neck.
And you were like,
And then I had short pieces up to fucking here because layers. Yeah, I look like a boy. I hated it. I hated it.
What, you said it was 6th grade?
Yes,
I feel
I
like-
hate it. No, literally, because like I was like, when you're changing like school like that, like going to high school, going to middle school,
that feels
like it's
so
a big
important.
deal.
It
It
feels so
is.
serious.
It does, but also honestly, it is. You know, it kind of sets the tone for you. And I was really excited, and then, you know, walking out, I was like, fuck, this is not what I wanted. Like, I hated how it looked, you know. I didn't like it at all. No, yeah, I felt ridiculous. I felt very insecure. I was very insecure at the time, you know, but that just, like, added more to it.
I feel like
And like I said, like, that short, again, it's not gonna, like, fix itself in, like, a month or two. No. I had to wait basically the whole school year for it to finally be a good length where I actually, like, liked it enough.
I feel like so many girls go through that. Like, my sister went through that too, but, like, hers
And you
was
wanna know?
bad.
I would say since that day, that was the last time I ever went to, like, a hair salon. I mean, it was Great Clips, but, like, a hair salon to, like,
Don't go to Great
to like
Clips.
get cut.
Ooh.
I mean, listen, hair clips is a hair miss. It's not the place. It's the stylist.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, listen, I went to Great Clips. Not this last time. The last time around I went, I mean, I liked the haircut, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm so great. But the time before that, I loved the haircut I got. Loved it. She did amazing. But like I said, it's more the stylist. I don't really think it's the place.
We went there one time,
my
and my sister got a bob, but it was literally like
Ooh,
a bob.
ears?
It was so-
For ears?
it was
That's
like-
basically a
and
pixie
and going
at that
and
point.
angled down like almost like a
Ooh,
Karen.
okay, but those bobs eat though. It just depends on the person. You gotta have like it's a specific kind of person
Like,
those work on.
Literally, when I think of my sister, that's the image I think of, because like that's when we were like almost like at our closest, and we were like, you know, like besties. Except for like when she started driving, we became pretty close again, because we would go out and like, especially COVID happened and I was at my dad's house.
No, yeah, we're like basically forced to like spend a lot more time together.
Sometimes I miss her.
Why you talk to her?
I don't know. You know, literally, I just
Hit her up.
texted her the other day because I was thinking about her, because I smelled this like body scrub, and I was like, this smells like her. And so I sent her a picture and I said, this literally smells like you. And we chatted for a little bit.
That's good.
But I don't know. I haven't talked
Well,
to
you
her.
should make some place to meet up.
She lives so far away now. Okay, so far away is crazy, but it's like a state above us.
Straight above us, like, well, I feel like we're close to the border. How far, like in minutes, do you think she is? An hour?
Going on. I don't know. I've never been up there before.
But like, in your mind, do you know where she's at?
I just know it's
so I'm gonna
somewhere
say like
in North
a state
Carolina.
above us. Yeah, North Carolina. It could be 3 hours, but it could also be like an hour.
Uh-huh.
You know.
So I have no
So
idea.
I'm gonna say like if it's like an hour, I would say like maybe like be like, hey, let's meet up and like meet halfway if you don't even want to drive the
You
whole
know,
hour.
I really don't think an hour is that bad of a drive. I did that today. For you.
Yeah. Hey, I did it for
You're
you too.
welcome.
I did it for you for a whole year
You're welcome.
in the beginning. But anyway, and you know what's even crazier? When we first started the pod, I would drive basically an hour to his place, and then as soon as we were done filming, I would immediately leave.
Yeah, we didn't.
We never
sit
hanged
that
out.
time.
But also that's because like your boyfriend was there at the time, your ex at the time was there, and like I always felt awkward being there with him there.
I get it. Because I do.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was always so stick up his assy. You know what I mean?
No, to me it was always nice.
I know.
That's why anytime you told me anything bad, it kind of surprised me. Because anytime, I mean, I wouldn't ever.
She didn't believe
I
me
didn't,
at first when I said he hit me. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Anytime the few times I did, because that's also another thing. I didn't really interact with him that much. I think there's only like 3 times I can think of. Like there was one time probably 5 actually. I know there were like a few times we were in a car together. The night we got drunk.
That was a rough
That
night.
one. Okay, that's when I actually did see bad. But
That was a rough
yeah,
night.
that was actually when I firsthand experienced the badness from him, and
Which
then
is
like
crazy.
the times.
I never want my friends to experience, especially my. Like,
No, it's embarrassing. So I'm gonna say no. It is because it's like it's embarrassing, but at the same time, it also sucks that you're being treated that way. Because it's one thing to be treated that way, and you know you're being treated like that, but it's another thing for like your friend to like see you're being treated like that.
firsthand.
No, yeah.
experience it.
Let me say, I think I've already told this, but Mari, basically, I was talking to this one guy, and we at this point we were playing Among Us.
I fucking love this story.
We were playing Among Us, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure I had killed him. Like I had killed him in the game or something. But the thing is, he got mad at me, and we're arguing over this fucking game, and I didn't realize she was still on a phone call. I didn't realize that until she finally spoke. I was like, oh shit. And the thing is, it's not even like, oh, like we said like 1 or 2 things. Like no, like we had been going for a few minutes. Like. Well, that's another thing. Even though he would say things back to me, I would just take it. I'm not gonna say I'm like the best person either, but like,
a lot of times,
I would also argue back.
A lot of times I would take it, but a lot of times I would argue back too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also, this sounds really crazy.
Well, I guess in a way I did take it because obviously like I still stuck around. It wasn't like I would leave, but I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't just like shut down. You know, I wouldn't shut up and be like, he's so right.
When I was that
Although
age,
actually that's why. But you know what I mean? Like
No,
I would
yeah.
say stuff back.
No, yeah.
I wouldn't just take it.
But when I was that age, I feel so old saying that.
No, but it is.
I
Like,
kinda
that shows our growth, though.
I kind of liked a little bit of a toxic relationship
No,
at that
me
age.
too. Are you kidding me? During that time when I was with him, I loved it. I loved it so fucking much. No, literally, I was like, I'm a toxic guy. Like, literally, I was proud of that. I was proud of like,
No, I used
I'm
to-
like, we're toxic girls. We're just toxic together.
I
Just
used
how
to
we
brag
are.
about it.
No,
I
literally.
bragged to my
I know,
friends in high
but again,
school
that
about
just
it.
shows how young we were.
Because I don't think I would. I don't.
I hope you fucking
I
don't.
see
I hope
t-
you learn from that.
I
Yeah.
see TikToks of like men that are actually loving to their like partners, and I'm like, damn, like I actually want that.
No,
Like,
I
don't
know what
wanna-
you mean. I mean, it's not that even back then when I saw that, like I still wanted it, but just like for some reason, like I mean, I would say it's just also like the way I felt about myself at the time too.
Mhm.
So I would say during that time, I still wasn't the most confident person.
It shows on the podcast how I felt about myself at
Mm-hmm.
the time. Oh god, I look so. God, there are some episodes of the podcast that I can't even look back on because I'm like, I look so.
No, the first
fucking-
the first year I would say I'm also not the biggest fan of myself, but
the first.
that was also the time when I started to make a shift in
The
my.
first like probably like 3 months of the podcast, I'm like, I look great. I'm literally this big, and that's when I was still recovering from my
Your eating disorder.
my eating disorder. So like I was still pretty small, and then things got worse in my relationship, and I started eating a lot more and not because I knew that I shouldn't be making myself throw up. So
That's the thing.
I was
It's
trying.
like, but.
I was trying to
hard.
stop. It feels like an addiction. I was like, I need to stop doing this. And then I gained so much weight. And there's one episode where I look, my makeup is so ugly. And it's like from like, you can see like my waist. I'm sitting there like this. And I look fucking 5,000 pounds.
Why do you think back then I always would do, no, put the camera higher. And you always want to put it lower. I remember. I was like, no, we need to put it higher.
I've learned since that.
No, yeah.
Because
I'm like, why are we putting it so low?
literally, I'm looking. I'm like, oh
No,
my god.
I mean, it helps. I still have a few episodes where I'm like, oh, I don't look that. I'm not feeling myself all that much. Like, there's a recent one where I have like white eyeliner in my inner corner, and I didn't like it.
I thought you looked so.
I know
that
you
day.
told me you liked it, but I wish I had my black eyeliner, but I couldn't find it that day. So I
I ended up finding it in your back seat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I believe it every week.
I had. But yeah, that's one like I did not like. But speaking of things I like,
What do you like?
I like Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah!
He's performing in Coachella. I gotta be honest. I don't know what day.
I haven't seen so many
keep up with
TikToks
Coachella
about
like
it.
that. Today's honestly the first time I started seeing something about it.
I
Like
see-
actually, that's a lie. This whole week, I saw people like leading up, people been getting excited, like, oh, I'm prepping for Coachella,
My
getting my
outfit.
nails done, yeah, getting my outfits together. But like today, like finally the first day where like I saw people like really talking about it, like when I heard about like
they're
headlines
there right
and all
now.
that. Yeah, right now it's going on. Today's the first night. There was a official night of like it all going on. But
Kind of wish I could be there, but also kind of wish I don't. Like
I would have there for Justin Bieber. I gotta admit, everything else I'm kind of like, eh. But hey, brands, if you want to invite us, that
Come
doesn't mean I don't want
on.
to go. Like I would love to go.
I obviously want to go.
I want to go. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get twisted,
But
Diva.
I don't know, maybe like from hearing about it for so long, it doesn't really intrigue me all that much. Like the last time I really got FOMO for Coachella was, I'm pretty sure it was 3 years ago when fucking Blackpink was there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I still remember their performance, Type of Girl. That song was on repeat that whole summer. Also that video, like something about the way they were dancing and everything, I loved it. It really just did it for me. And I really felt FOMO. And I remember there were other artists there that year that I really wish I could have seen. I'm pretty sure Karol G. I know Karol G's there this year.
Is she?
Yeah. Oh, I think it was Becky G actually that year with Blackpink.
I love Becky G.
Yeah, me too.
Singing in the shower.
Yeah.
There's some drama right now with Cat's Eye and Coachella. I know we
What is it?
really talked about Cat's Eye in the episode that got posted today, but you know, Manana's on hiatus right now, but she was talking about how excited she was to do Coachella, like for so long, for like literally like probably like a year. She was talking about how excited she was to do Coachella, and then you know their company forced her to go on a hiatus, which was the thing. They forced her to go. It wasn't like a.
It wasn't like she wanted to. It was
Yeah,
a
they
mutual
forced
thing.
her,
It was
and then
against her will.
they're not letting her perform at Coachella either, which is so
Well, yeah, I
devastating.
didn't think they would.
And they just released a music video, and they reshot it to get her out of it.
Wow.
Which
Are
is-
vocals still in it?
I have no
That'd
idea.
be.
I genuinely
That's
have no
my
idea.
role, actually.
I have no
Get her
idea.
out of the video, but still keep her vocals.
That I have no idea, but I know they reshot parts of the music video without her in it,
Wow.
and she's not in it at all.
Honestly, I don't really know much about that. I'm not the biggest Cat's Eye fan, and also anytime I did see it popping on my For You page, I kind of like skipped over it.
I've been looking in. I keep saying.
Oh,
I don't
from
know.
what I've seen, it's wasn't it like differences in like how she was about her work, or she wanted more of that work-life balance, but I guess they weren't really a fan of it. Her company.
That's what they're saying.
That's what I mean. That's what I saw. That's what I'm saying. That's a little bit I did actually pay attention to online.
I've heard rumors that since she was like the face of the group and everything, they didn't
She
want
was?
like you know she was like the most popular one and everything. They didn't want a black girl to be the face of the group, so that's why they made her go on hiatus and everything. But like sometimes their TikTok follow my feed, not really often, but when I look at the comments, every single comment's about her. Almost like all of them are about her being like,
yeah, I
when
can
she's coming
imagine.
back.
Yeah, that's all I've been seeing
People are
since the moment she got booted.
People are not happy about it, and
No,
I
yeah,
get it. I'm not.
I get it.
I'm not very happy about it either. But
Because
I'm not the
it'd
biggest
be
Cat's Eye
one thing
fan.
if it was her choice,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that it's
Allegedly.
not, that's why I'm like, it is fucked up. It is a fucked up situation considering it wasn't her choice.
And she
It's
wanted
not
to
like
be-
when Zayn left.
And she wanted to be at Coachella so bad.
I love Zayn.
No, bitch, I love Zayn. Are you kidding me? I had the biggest crush on him when I was a kid.
Actually, I have some people were like racist toward him during that Wendy era.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people were apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, people would make like terrorist jokes. I mean,
Oh my god.
yeah.
What is wrong with people?
And then also like, actually, I don't want to get into that. That's so sad. But back to Bieber.
Oh, yeah, Bieber's
That
performing.
is one person I really do wish I was there to see. I wish I was there to see Justin Bieber, especially because I saw yesterday someone was posting about how they live near where Coachella's being held at, and they could hear them practicing.
I would love.
And they were playing a few of the older songs, like One Less Lonely
One
Girl,
Less Lonely Girl.
Baby. Oh my god, I would really be feeling
Isn't it
FOMO.
Baby?
Yes, I would really feel FOMO though if they played Somebody to Love. Somebody to love. I love me. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my
I'm
Siri
sorry.
went off and then
I'm
you
sorry.
smacked the back of my head.
No, the song. No, that's why I want to bring it up. The song "Love Me." Do you know that? Love me, love
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Say that you. Oh my god, there was back when I was like, I think I was like 8, maybe it was 7. I remember there was a specific video that someone had made on YouTube with that song, and I remember for some reason I would play that one all the time, and for some reason I was like convinced it was like for me. Like, I was convinced. I was like, he's talking about me. Like, he's gonna be with me. I mean, I was a kid.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
Like, you know how you always fantasize it. Like, oh, one
Did
day
you
I'm
go
gonna
to
be
one of
with
his
them.
concerts when you were a kid?
I did. He was my first ever
Oh, yeah, you
concert.
told me.
Actually, that's a lie. My first ever concert was the little... Has a little penguin on the Backyardigans. Backyardigans on ice with Dora.
That was my favorite show when I was a kid.
I loved it.
I love
Backyardigans.
And Yo Gabba Gabba.
I
There's
love
a
Gabba Gabba.
party in my tummy. So yummy, so yum. Nah. Fupa? What you know about Fupa?
I just know the other Fupa.
What do you know? Maybe her name's not Fupa.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The pink one?
The Fupa I'm thinking about is not that.
The pink one?
I know the pink one, yeah.
Oh my god, and the blue cat, she was my,
Oh
no,
my God.
Fupa was my favorite, but the blue cat was my second favorite. I always fucking hated the red one with the one eye. Roby was
Oh,
the
I remember the
robot.
red one. Only the one I really remember the most is the green one.
He's the one that sings about partying in his tummy. So yummy,
Okay.
so yummy. I love that. I love that song. If I see it on TikTok, I stay for the whole.
You're staying for the whole
video.
thing?
Of course, no
Sing
matter
it.
what. Okay, well,
No, that wasn't my favorite one. What was your favorite show then growing up? Was it that?
Backyardigans for sure.
Backyardigans?
I still remember, like, my mom would work third shift, and I would go into her room and be like, "Turn Backyardigans on."
She's gonna sleep.
No, literally. I'm like,
And
hey,
you know what you were
bitch.
doing immediately, so you could leave her alone.
Like, hey, bitch. She would set up my cereal and milk in the
Yeah.
morning, so I didn't have to wake her up when I got up.
Oh, she thought about her head. Yeah, that's good on
She
her.
would have my glass
That's
of
a mother right there.
She had my glass of milk in the fridge, and then she'd have a bowl of cereal on the
Over
counter.
portion now for you. That's good. That's nice. No, mine was Max and Ruby. I love Max.
I
and Ruby.
love
That was
Max
my favorite.
and
I was
Ruby.
still watching it even as an older kid. I remember I felt embarrassed, but I loved it.
I was watching. I was watching My Little Pony for a long time.
No,
when
me
I should
too.
Not have been.
But also that's the thing. Even though
I still watch it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, I was still watching it in like middle school. I remember.
Yeah, that's about when I was watching
also,
it
like,
too.
Even though I felt embarrassed, I also feel like a lot of people our age were still watching it too. Like at least online, I feel like I saw a lot of people still watching it.
It's such a big community.
Yeah.
Especially at the time.
I loved it.
Did you ever watch Total Drama Island?
Yeah, I love Total Drama
Oh,
Island.
Total
Yeah,
Drama
so
Island.
good.
It kind of fell off. But then I remember like when like
Oh.
yeah, it kind of fell off.
There was like one season. Was it? No, I think there were two actually.
Girl, there were like 6 seasons.
I only saw the first two.
Exactly.
I didn't know there were more.
Exactly. And they had like different spin-offs too. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I told you fell off.
Well, that's the thing. They dragged it out too long. That's
No,
the
yeah.
thing. Some shows, even movies, like they drag it out too long. Where it's
Yeah.
like you made it. You ruined the series now.
No, yeah, I did want like when they changed the entire cast for the first time. I watched that season. I remember I had a crush. I had a crush on one of the characters. I was like, ooh, he's so cute.
I mean, like, who doesn't ever have a crush on like a character?
Right.
Even if it's a cartoon. I mean, I feel like I think we've all been there.
Who was your first cartoon crush?
My first cartoon crush.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of Diego. That's the first one I can think of. Like, literally, don't even think that hard. Just
I asked you, and now I'm.
don't think that hard. Mine was Diego. I love Diego. Go, Diego, go.
Were you a Go Diego gal or were you a Dora gal?
I was more of a Dora gal, but
I
I
was
did love Go Diego Go.
I was more of a Dora gal, but I was embarrassed that I was a Dora gal. Even at like the age of like 5 and 6, I was still.
Well, I can
embarrassed
imagine you're
about
a
it.
boy, and I
Yeah.
bet with the family you're around, they weren't really supportive of you liking it.
And the kids I would go to school
Yeah,
with.
and the people you're with. That's what I'm saying.
Hated.
I can imagine. I mean, I know some people do have a supportive like community around them, but I mean, you've told me about your past, so I don't think you really did have it like that. So I'm not surprised that you
Damn,
said
I'm
that.
chugging this drink, and you still got a whole
Well, I'm
beverage.
talking.
Right. You're
Besides,
right.
we got the whole night to go, Nathaniel. Don't you worry about me.
Bro.
Wait, pause. This is my fucking eye.
Oh God, here we
My
go
eye's, like,
again.
tweaking out.
Here we go again.
Oh, my eyes are tweaking out. We're going to take a quick break.
And we're gonna be right back. Make sure you grab a drink.
Make sure you get a snack. Hey guys.
Y'all, Marie got the thing out of her eye, whatever.
I didn't even get it out of my eye. That's the crazy thing. Y'all will see my eye fucking glitches out, and then literally when I'm halfway to the bathroom, because you know I'm blinking and all
It
that.
stops glitching.
I guess I blinked it away. I don't know what I did because when I got to the bathroom, I'm like, my eye's fine.
I'm in the clear.
And then I'm looking in my eyeball just to see if maybe it went to the side. Because, you know, sometimes it goes to the side, like an eyelash, and you're like, okay, I guess I gotta push it to get it out. But I don't see anything in there, so
I got one
we're back.
contacts.
Yeah?
I kind of want
Get
contacts.
into it. I mean, you don't even have to do like the whole year. You can just do like a 6 month or even a trial.
I get scared of touching my eyes though.
I mean, at least I don't know every eye place does this, but I assume they would. But at least when I first got contacts, actually no, I think they do because I remember the first place I went to get contacts, they said before I could get contacts, first I had to be able to even put it in and take it out.
Yeah, my mom told me
them.
that. Yeah, my mom told me that.
And then even with this other company that I now go to, when I wanted to get contacts with them, they were like, "Have you worn contacts?" Or no, and I'm like, "Yeah, I have." They're like, okay, so we don't have to do the
How
trial.
long did it take you to get used to them? Like, how long did it take you to get used to touching your eyeball?
I would say I really don't remember, but I will say I did struggle getting it out. No, getting it out and also even putting it in that trial run. Like it took me a bit. It took me a bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
I remember my sister.
Like it wouldn't actually go in. Like every time I was like that close, I thought I was finally getting it in, and the guy's like, "You gotta go a little bit more in." And I'm like, I feel like I'm there.
I remember my sister sitting at that little table trying to put hers in and out, and it took her a long time.
It took forever. But I would say it took me a few months to really get a hang of it. Yeah.
I want to try and get them because I mean I don't wear my glasses on here, but I want to be able to see sometimes.
I was gonna say, but like once you got it, it's easy. Like you don't even need a mirror sometimes. At least for me. Sometimes I don't even need it. Even when I was drunk, I did it. Like I've always taken mine out. I'm very good at taking mine out. I'm scared of falling asleep with them. I think actually I did one time.
My mom had
one time.
And it got behind her
and it was an
eyeball.
app, thank God. I know that's why I don't do it.
Like
I always heard stories like that, and also just like it's not good for your eyes,
no,
you know, especially because like I have the monthly ones, not because I know there are the ones where you can keep in your eye technically for a while. But
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that
I'm
either.
scared.
I don't like that
either. My eyeball.
Yeah, I don't
Did
like
you hear
that
the story of the woman who had like a bunch of contacts in her eye behind her eyeball?
No,
and, like,
how do you get a bunch of eye contacts?
Some of them were like yellowed because they were in her eye for so long.
I can't think they were good.
I'll have to find that picture.
How does that even happen? How do you?
Crazy.
I can't imagine how that could happen. Like, how do you not feel that? How do you not remember? Like, I didn't take that out.
She was old. I know that.
Really?
But like,
oh, I don't see. That's what I was thinking with contacts. I don't know if I will be wearing it in my old age.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have thought about it. I'm like, am I gonna wear contacts forever, or am I gonna be glasses? But I don't know. I feel like at some point later on, I'm gonna go back just to glasses. But
you do look really good in glasses.
I was gonna say just now. I'm also never been the biggest fan of how I look with glasses.
What?
Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of how I look with glasses.
So cute.
That's why the moment I started getting my checks, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get contacts.
No.
Yeah, literally that first year when I finally had my appointment, I was like, I'm getting contacts.
I have a question for you.
Ask it.
I found this on Twitter. Okay, I didn't find it. Anna sent it to me today. Me taking credit. Okay, so it's a question. If you had to stink, if you had to, which one would you rather be? Would you rather smell like piss, smell like shit, smell like mildew, or be musty?
I'd rather be musty.
That's what we said. A lot of the comments were saying mildew, but I think I'd rather be musty than...
Mildew, I feel like... That's even questionable. Like,
piss
why do you
and
smell
shit.
like that?
Piss
that
and shit are out of question. Like, I'm immediately not doing that.
Like, mildew, I feel like that's, like, questionable. Like, how do you feel mildewy? Musty is like, oh, like, I went to the gym.
I guess you get mildewy, like you left your clothes in the washer by accident.
Yeah.
And you, like, threw them in the dryer.
And even then, like, that's, like, your choice.
I know. You can rewatch them.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's questionable. It's like, why are you smelling mildewy?
Yeah, I'd rather be musty.
But musty's like, well, I guess maybe they went to the gym or...
And like, you can like sort of cover up musty, you know? Like not the best.
Not really.
But like, if
no, putting on like perfume over mustiness, no. It makes it worse, in my opinion.
Makes it worse.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like musty with like cherry blossom.
Because the thing is, sometimes it doesn't even go away.
No.
So now you got those two scents going on.
Musty with cherry blossom. You want musty cherry blossom?
Nasty. I don't like that.
Yeah, me and Anna both agree on musty too.
Did anyone in there ever pick something else or no?
No,
Did you see the comments?
Most of the comments were mildew is what Anna was telling me. People were like, why do I smell mildewy?
Why?
I don't know. I'm telling you, piss and shit are completely out the question.
But you know what I'm
for me.
saying? I can't really pinpoint a mildewy scent.
Really?
I can't really think of it right now in mind.
Oh, I can.
I can't, to be honest.
There were sometimes where I would put my clothes in the washer and then I would forget to change it overnight and I would wake up in the morning and be like, oh fuck.
That scent is really bad, yeah.
And I go in there and be like, ooh, I gotta wash these
That's
again.
really bad.
I gotta wash these maybe twice again.
Yeah, I don't want to
because
smell like that.
smell lingers.
It does.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it doesn't go away. Are you kidding me? Especially that first like open you do
No, it's like,
of the washer. And like, ooh.
So, ooh, it's that.
It is nasty. So like I would not want to smell like that. Yeah, I wouldn't smell musty.
Yeah.
Because I could always just blame.
At least there's an excuse. Like, oh, I went to the gym today. I went to the gym just like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, I would still hate to be known as like the musty person,
We
but
talked about
I
it.
don't want to be known as the person that smells like shit. I don't want to be known as the person that smells like piss, and I don't want to be known as the person that smells like mildew.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
One time I went to, it was when I was in elementary school, and we had a badass cat. Like, this cat was bad. This cat
She was bad.
not a good cat. And she pissed on my backpack, and I guess I didn't
You told me this.
I didn't realize it, and then at the end of the day, some kid was like, why the fuck do you smell like that? And I was like,
You know, kids have no filter.
and then he would bring it up.
And piss, like half is strong.
He brought it up until Larry's fucking senior year, and I was like,
Really?
piss.
Like he had bring up that specific moment, kept saying
Yeah,
you smell like piss.
but just that exact moment. He would bring it up. Literally, almost anytime he would talk to me, he would bring it up until senior year, and I was like,
Did you ever come from like why?
no, I was just like, yeah, that happened.
I get what you didn't. I'd be like, why do you keep bringing it up?
Why
Why do you always talk to me about that?
And it was literally like that happened in like maybe 3rd grade, and it happened up until senior year. I'm like, give it a rest.
Yeah, that's like a long time. Like, what's the point of bringing it up so often?
I was like, we weren't ever really friends, and so I guess the only time he would talk to me was once a year, and that's when he would bring it up, and I'd be like,
but it's like, why?
Yeah, I was like, why are you doing that to me?
You don't want to talk to me about something else?
Are you literally trying to embarrass me?
Let
Let me tell you though.
Say it.
One time he sent me a dick pic, and
Maybe-
I was flabbergasted.
Maybe he kept bringing it up just because like that was the only thing he had in common with you.
Cat piss?
Yeah, well, the story. That's the only thing he had, I guess, common ground.
But honestly, I don't know. I know.
And maybe you're just awkward and just wouldn't talk to you like a normal person. They just kept bringing that
He
up.
was like a popular boy. Oh, in high school. In middle school, he was not. He was a little chubby, weird kid.
And then he had to glow up. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
and then he had a glow up, and he became like a popular.
I feel like every school has that because I still remember. Okay, so basically, I did my 8th and 9th grade year together, so I wasn't there.
She's always bragging about that. No, just kidding.
No, but it's like it's part of the story. So I wasn't there for freshman year, but when I had finally went to my actual school,
I can't believe you weren't there for freshman year.
yeah, I wasn't there.
I
Like,
so.
well, I would go there for to get picked up by the bus that would take me to the other school, and then I would go there again to go wait for the other bus to take me home.
Freshman year is like some of my best memories I have from high school.
I mean, I still have good memories from that year. I just did it 8th through 9th grade. I just did 2 years together in another school. It was so, listen, the memories were still great. I just didn't have, well, I will say,
Sorry
I
for
messed it up. I messed it up on the pep rally of freshman year, but that's the only thing at that time that I really felt sad about.
Did your school do chants for each class?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's one thing I ever felt sad. I'm like, oh, I'm missing out and not being in that school. But besides that, I felt fine. But anyways, so when I was finally there, so that 8th and 9th grade year when the first day, it was the first week of school, maybe it was first day, but you know, I'm in the auditorium and I still remember this one boy, like I never spoke to him, but like he was like, do you ever know people like they're just like well known? They're just known for some reason. Even though you didn't know them, they're just known in your mind.
In a good way or a bad way.
Yeah. But I had always like noticed him, you know, in middle school. And then that year, when I was in an auditorium waiting for my bus to go home, I remember he walks in and I look at him, look away, and I make a double take. Oh, the reason I even looked at him was because he was being loud. And I look over, just like, who's being loud right now, you know? And I look over and I see it's him, and then I look away and I'm like, wait a fucking minute, it's him. Like, and he had a full glow up. Like, I'm telling you, he was tall, skinny, jawline, like this. Like, I'm telling you, it was a glow
full
up.
180. Did I spit on you?
No, and my fucking eyeballs freaking out again. I'm telling you, fucking shit. No, but I'm back to normal. But anyways, but yeah, it was a whole glow up, and I was like, oh my god, like he blew up in those 2 months. Month and a half basically of like summer.
Yeah, each school had a kid like that.
Yeah, like I remember he actually won in senior year. You know, we all there's like not everyone gets it, but we have like little like awards or
superlatives.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I won one.
Really? What'd you get?
I got Most Likely to Be Famous.
Wow. But anyways, he got like the one of best glow up or something like that.
Oh my god.
Or something glow up.
That is
Because no, I'm
'cause
telling you, it was
great.
that significant. No, I'm not joking. It was
he a
that.
weird kid beforehand?
No, he was still popular in middle
Oh.
school. He was popular in middle school, but he wasn't attractive. Popular.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Mhm.
he was a short, chubby guy. Like, just imagine a short, chubby guy with curly hair, glasses, you know, and loud. But
I yawned and like.
and like I think he even had some acne. Not terrible, but I think he had some acne going on. But no, freshman year he looked amazing. Like I'm telling you, like glow up.
Did just go have like a target one weird kid? My school did.
I don't feel like we had like one, but like yeah, we had them.
My school had like one that was like the most weird, and I did my best, and I mean he was a guy, so like I didn't really make friends with males very often in high school, but like I did my best to be nice to him because everyone was so fucking mean to him. But I have this video in my Snapchat. I'll have to find it for you.
What is it?
Where my friend Kaylee, I already said her name. My friend Kaylee, she was like one of those hot Cheeto girls.
The way you didn't even say the full name though.
Oh, she was one of those hot Cheeto girls.
Yeah.
Wasn't very nice to people, but was still, you know, anytime it was about me, she was defending me with all her
she didn't play
chest.
by you.
No, and I had English with him, and he wore a tail to school, and I have a video of her going up and pulling the tail, and he goes, "Ow, my tail!" And every single time I watch it, it makes me laugh so.
No, that is pretty funny. It's an extension of him.
Ow, my tail! He like whipped his head around, like glared at her, and
You gotta keep the bit going. Can you imagine?
every single time I see it, it makes me cackle. Oh, my eyes are watering.
Gosh.
My eyes
Is
are
that
watering.
funny?
It really is. But I did my best to be nice to him because people were really mean.
I can imagine. I mean, it's high school. People are always
really
mean to like
mean.
the weird kids, the
Mhm.
theater kids, all that type shit.
Worse
But,
than theater girl. Worse. Than
Well, yeah, but I get what you
theater
mean.
girl.
Just
No, yeah.
just a weird kid. No, yeah. I wouldn't say there was like one specific one, but yeah, I could think of some of like a few of them are coming in my head of like the ones that were like known to be weird. But also, I was friends with the weird kids.
Yeah, I did my best to be nice to them too.
I just happened actually. It wasn't even me trying to do my best. It just happened.
No, I did.
I wouldn't say I was the most like I wasn't even popular at all. No, I wasn't popular at all. But I wasn't the most social person. Especially like my last 2 years, especially my last year. Like I really like was not wanting to vibe with anyone. Like I was like, I'm done. I don't want to be friends with anyone here. Like I don't want to talk to none of y'all. No, I really was. I honestly wish I had a different viewpoint just because like I saw there was like a few people that were trying to be my friends and try and talk to me, and for some reason like I was like stuck in that mindset.
And you said
No, literally I was stuck in that mindset. Like I can't wait to fucking finally be out of here. Like I don't want to see these people ever again. Like I can't wait to be out of here. I would give a lot of people the cold shoulder, and I wish I didn't. I wish I was a little bit more open. Like I really don't know I was like that, but I also guess because maybe like it wasn't the best time for me.
I didn't want to leave. I was terrified. I was so scared.
I mean, no, I was terrified of like the future to come, but instead I'm like, I was ready to fucking go. I was terrified for my future to come just because I'm like, what am I gonna do? You know, like, you know, college, no college.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the plan?
High schools are
what
like,
am I gonna do after?
if you don't go to college, you're gonna fail at life.
No, yeah.
At least that's on my school.
I wouldn't even say just school. I mean, just like in general.
Do you remember those like?
Just society in general, like. Yeah, but also honestly, I wouldn't say like you would fail in life, but I do think it is if you can, go to college.
Do you remember those meetings? Like you had to have a little guidance counselor
Yeah,
where they would be like, "So what do you want to do with your future?" We had them every single year of high school, and every single time I go in there, I'm like, I'm gonna be famous. I literally said that almost every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my senior year, my teacher was like, "That's not gonna happen."
Mm-hmm.
No, not my teacher, my guidance counselor was like, "That's literally not gonna happen. So you need to choose something else." And I was like, "Oh my god."
No, yeah, I think it's terrible to say.
I
Yeah,
was
because like they're like you need to be realistic and whatever, but it's like. I mean, it is realistic in my opinion, you know. Obviously, not everyone gets famous, but I mean, a good amount of people do get
And
famous.
I still told her that I was going to college.
Yeah.
Like, I was still being like, I was telling my backup plan. Obviously, that backup plan did not work out because I did not end up going to college. But
yeah, but she wanted you to pick a career.
Yeah,
She didn't want you to go with the famous career.
I was still telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college for nursing, but like, I'm not gonna use a degree. I'm gonna be famous.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I literally remember seeing her. She was like, that's never gonna happen. And I was like,
I think that's a terrible thing to say. Yeah.
right, but like, you know, I can't wait to prove all those people wrong.
Do it.
I can't wait.
Don't it.
It's happening.
It is. It is. No, but it is. It slowly is happening. Not now, but I mean, that's the thing. It's part of the journey.
I do feel like I have on my TikTok a little bit of
a following.
like
You were telling me you
I
had a
don't wanna
following.
say
You said you
fan
had
base.
some parasocial moments actually with some of them.
No, yeah, but you helped me. I cut that. I cut that off quick. I was like, I'm not. I just think texting fans is such a. I feel weird about that because obviously I'm not like big, but like texting people that like follow you and like I look like really like you. I just think that's weird. And so when they were telling me about all their problems and like all that's going on, I was like, okay, I need to stop this.
I would respond, but I also would make sure it's like a boundary, and also wouldn't. I don't know if I would like become friends with someone.
Well, and I read the things that they were saying to me.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's when I told you to put a boundary. That's what I'm saying. For me, like if I were to have someone like DM me like from here, from the Chatterbox crew, like I think I would respond, assuming it's coming out normal, not like some weird DM. But assuming it's like a normal like thing they're saying like, oh I love watching you guys, you know, like I would of course I would respond and be like, thanks for watching.
Someone called me a jester on our YouTube today.
Oh, what, a jester? Why?
I'm assuming my makeup. They said he looks like a fucking jester, and I was like, I replied back, thanks, babe.
No, yeah, cause I'm like, what else do you want me to say? But yeah, I think I would respond, but I don't think I would ever get personal. Yeah. I wouldn't get personal. And if someone were to DM me, like, telling me something personal, like I said, I'd probably give them, like, some sort of advice, but also tell them, like, I think you should look with people in your life or try to find someone in your life, you know?
And that's
whether it's, like, a friend, family, if they're in school, a guidance counselor, a teacher.
And, like...
anyone, you know?
When it's, like, in my live and, like, typing it in the comments and they tell me, like, about their life, I feel like that's different than, like, DMing me and being, like... So here's my trauma. It's like that's when it's like pushing the boundary and being like, okay, this is when I gotta set a little something up.
See, for me, it wasn't even that when you were telling me. For me, it was more like when the person was just like texting you constantly, kind of like you guys were friends, like they knew you. And like you don't know. It's like you know what's being posted, but you don't know me like that unless you were to like get personal with them. But you know, oh my god, do you remember that time when what was it? I think it was like 2019 when like a bunch of content creators or like influencers, if you want to say, like got invited to like I think it was a Met Gala or it was some sort of award show.
Oh yeah, people were mad about it.
Yeah, but honestly, I get it.
Yeah.
Because like.
But do I want to get invited to the Met Gala?
No, yeah, well, yeah. I was gonna get there. Yeah, like invite us, of course. But I also get why a lot of people were mad about it.
And then the next year, there were like no influencers.
I would say like why it was like the last time basically ever of like influencers showing up. But I get it because like there's no category for them in that award show. Like there, so it's like. Why are you here? It's not like
I'd love to see
like,
Trisha go.
The actors and everything, the actors or like the artists, whatever you want to call them, like or the producers, like they had to pave their way to it. You know, like they had to be in a movie or they had to have a song. You know, they had to do some sort of thing.
Yeah.
To be part of it, you know, or they're part of that community, not an outsider. Like
online.
Not a stupid video, but just about like you're posting a video online, but it's not. You're posting a video online. You're not in a movie. You know, you're not showing up in the movie theaters. You're not making a song that like was on the charts. Yeah, you know, like, you posted a cover. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get why people were annoyed and why they were invited. Why Trisha?
I just love her.
Oh, you want her there?
I love Trisha Paytas. Yeah, I'd love to see her at the Met. I'd love to see what she does. You know, all that stuff. I love Trisha. Okay. And when she. I'm not gonna get into it.
No, get into it. You love her.
I really want to be one of my dreams. It's like a smaller dream than than my other ones, but like I would love to go on SNL one day. And when I saw her on there, I was like, oh my god.
She was on SNL?
She was, and I was like, oh my god, I am so happy for her. I was so happy for her. And
when was she on it?
Sometime last year, I think.
Really?
Either 2025 or 2024, but I think 2025.
Was it when she had a Broadway show?
No, that was recent.
The Broadway show?
Like a little bit. I
remember the Broadway show was like I know her Broadway show was happening like a little bit after one of our trips. That's why I'm like.
Was it a little bit after?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it wasn't so
That's what I'm like recent.
Maybe it was during her Broadway show. I have no idea.
Because I could see her being on SNL during that time just because, you know, SNL's in New York.
I felt so proud of her.
We have to make it on the screen. But it's not her first time on the screen. She was on that one. What was it called? Guess the Question Right, some sort of thing like that.
Oh yeah, she was on that. She was on America's Next Top. No, not America's Next Top Model. America's Got Talent. American Idol, was it?
I think so.
I have no idea.
American Idol, America's Got Talent. One of those talent shows.
Yeah, one of the talent shows.
She's doing so many things.
I love. She was on Ellen.
There's Modern Family.
She was on Modern Family. She was an extra when she walked by. I remember I watched that for the first time with my ex-boyfriend, and I said, "You need to rewind it right now." I was like, "You need to go back." Was that Trisha Paytas? I think it was Trish.
It was.
And it was. I was flabbergasted.
Do you watch her podcast?
No.
I see clip I watch the little clip bits. Sometimes it'll pop on my For You page, but I don't watch it.
No, neither do I. I watched Frenemies. I would watch that all the way through.
I never watched it. But again, I would watch clip bits. I liked it up until it went bad.
Loved it. I loved. Although I will say, people loved when they would fight. I did not like those episodes. I never liked when they would fight because it was always super awkward and it always felt so personal.
It did feel
when they
awkward.
would fight. And
no,
so,
especially because we were watchers that would always get clips. So when they would, like, I never actually watched like the podcast, but when they would get clipped, I would get like there were times where I had to pause. I'm like, oh, it's getting a little tense. Like, it's getting a little much.
It's getting a little awkward.
You know?
Yeah, I didn't like.
Like, it's not even like, oh, like they're disagreeing. Like, no, they're arguing.
They're like arguing, and
they're actually mad at each other.
Although the last fight, I was really proud of Trisha for actually standing up for herself, and then like you're literally gaslighting me right now. And then when he was like, I don't remember what he did, but I was flabbergasted. I love that show.
I don't know what happened.
People want it to come back, but I'm like, I don't think he needs to come back into Trisha's life.
I don't think it should come back.
I don't think it should either.
I don't think
as
either
much
of
as
them
I
should be
loved
in
it,
each other's lives. Or if they were, I mean, I know like.
And he stays talking about
Moses. He does still?
He stays talking about her. He stays talking about her.
I don't know. I mean, there's one that's still relevant, at least on my For You page or one I didn't.
And he hasn't been relevant on anyone's For You page.
I can't remember the last time I seen him. But I was gonna say, I know like Moses is related to his wife, right?
Yeah, Moses is his
brother.
wife's sister. Yeah. And then they had a big falling
Moses
out.
is his wife's sister? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Moses is Ethan's wife's sister is what I mean. Brother, I mean. Whatever. You know
that's what I'm like, what the fuck's
You
sister?
know what I meant.
I know you meant, but like, it was like, what's wrong?
And apparently they had like a huge falling out, and then that...
They did, yeah. I was gonna say, like, I would at least hope if they don't... I always hope that if they would be around each other, it's at least...
cordial for the kids.
Cordial, yeah.
Because they both have
not
kids.
Not even just for the kids, but just like for the environment, you know? Because like you said, how they had like a... At least the siblings had like a moment where they kind of separated because of what happened. I mean, I also think like it's good to have a good relationship, but I mean, it is hard when you were bashing on one person.
Like hard too.
I mean, I don't remember, so I don't want to like really speak that much on it. I don't remember.
Girl, it was crazy.
You know the most more than I do.
You had to be there. You had to.
I know I saw the clip, but it's been years. I don't remember. So lately, I've been trying to change up my vocabulary and just like I'm trying to put more focus on myself again, like some regrowth, just because I feel like I kind of stopped. Like I haven't journaled in a while. I stopped reading again.
I haven't journaled forever either.
Yeah, it's been a while for me. I want to say like almost a year, or maybe a year actually. Yeah, it's been actually that's fine. It really hasn't been a year. It's been almost a year. But yeah, it's been a while, so I want us to get back into that. But also like reading, I want to implement reading poetry every morning, because I saw this one person. Well, one I saw like, I mean, even I noticed this. Like, it's one thing reading in your head, but it's also another thing like actually reading it out loud. You know, like actually like, I feel like it's better for your brain, and it definitely is, just because it also like gets your mouth used to those movements. You know, because sometimes I'll say something, I'm like, I feel like I'm saying it weirdly, or I'll say something, I'm like, or in my mind I'm saying it, but then when I'm saying it out loud, I'm like fucking it up. I'm like, I just said it correctly in my mind. So that's another thing why I want to do that, because I saw this one video of this one woman like saying like why you should be reading out loud also. But I saw in the comments someone was saying that her and her partner, they like to read like poems every morning, you know, together morning start. And I was like, you know, alright, it's cute. It's a cute idea. But also I was like, you know what? Obviously I don't have a partner, but like, I mean, I want to like implement that into my life. So like, you know. Yeah, but no, like I just want to implement it into my life, so just to like, well, one, grow my vocabulary, because that's another thing. I'm always looking up words and like saving words, and like even I always look them up too, obviously, so like know what I'm saying. But I think I always forget them like right after. So I think actually reading every day again, even if it's like a small little poem, you know, or just a little like article out loud, I think will suffice.
I know this isn't out loud, but you should bring a book for the train.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you're talking about how much she wants to start reading again and all that.
I'm not bringing a book though. I did that like I think I did that like our first or second trip, and I ended up not even reading it. That's why I said that, and I was like, oh, that's just like another thing to carry. Girl, I'll just read on my phone. So I'm not even gonna read it out loud. I'm gonna just read it on my
I'll
phone.
download an audiobook. Although with,
No.
with Spotify Premium, you get free audiobooks. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know until like the other week.
Yeah, but no, I don't listen to audiobooks.
I love an audiobook. That's again, I
No, I mean like I feel like it's kind of like a pod, but I have been wanting to just for like other books that I don't want to read, but like I just want to know of, like the self-help books. But no, I want to like implement reading out loud again.
I like it when the author is the one reading actually reading the book. Like Jeanette McCurdy's audiobook is actually her reading it.
Mm-hmm.
It's I mean I would hope so because it's like her point of view and like her life, but like it's such a good audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to that audiobook probably 5 times.
I never finished that book, dude.
What?
You know what pissed me off? I bought that book too.
It's such a good book.
I bought it for what?
Bring it.
No. I'm not bringing the book, dude. I'm not doing that.
Absolutely.
Like, I know, that's just another thing to carry, and I'm only gonna read it on the train now. Like, also, I know I'm gonna try to sleep most of the train ride, and besides that, the time I am awake, I'm just gonna be scrolling on my phone. I'll read something else. I'll read on my phone. I'll read an article. Don't you worry. I am telling you, I'm gonna implement that. Like reading an article, reading a poem, just reading something when I get my day started. You know.
I'm really trying to be productive on the train this time.
What are you doing? Like editing?
Yeah, I'm really trying to focus on getting the episodes I haven't edited. Because usually I edit the episodes the week that they come out. So I really want to get all the episodes I have stashed up, all the ones that are, backlogged.
Like getting caught up?
Yeah, get them all edited so that, by the time we get back, I can just... Plus, I'm going to be off. Saying I'm going to be off for 2 weeks is crazy, but, like, I'm not... We're not going to be making content for, like, 2 weeks, except for, like, an episode in New York and, like, the TikToks while we're there. But, like, that's mostly, like... That's nothing crazy.
But like it's not like those are usually just like posting them.
Mm-hmm. And so
you're not really editing it.
Mm-mm. So I really want to get ahead of the train, if you will.
Mm-hmm. No, I gotcha for sure. Especially like since we're gonna be sitting there for such a long time. Why not? And especially because you don't even go to sleep most of the time, do you?
I have such a hard time. I remember last time.
Yeah, I don't. It's not like I get a good night's rest, but.
Last time I watched like a full episode of Drag Race when we got on the train before I even fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And those were like an hour long, so like we got on there at like 2 and I wasn't going to sleep till like 3:30, and then we woke up at like, at least I woke up at like
I woke up a few
8:30.
times, yeah.
That was a mess.
Mm-hmm. But I do sleep more comfortable sitting next to you.
Yeah,
when I was next to that random person, I kept waking up a lot more because I'm like, what if they take something from my stomach?
No, I know.
Not my bag.
I really hope we don't have that awkward interaction again where someone's sitting in our seats. I really hope we don't have that awkward interaction again where we walk up and they're just standing there. They're already sitting in our seats and they're all comfortable and we're just like...
Yeah, I would say something.
Where do we even go?
Not awkward for me. I'm saying something.
Hey, these are... Yeah,
I mean, that's what I did. I did.
Yeah, you did last time.
I mean, you gotta say something.
We were supposed to...
What's that saying? A quiet mouth won't get fed.
Which I literally was telling you about this. I want to be more...
I will say though, I do pick my moments at the same time.
Pick your what?
My moments.
Oh.
Or not even pick my moments. Like sometimes I am more, I guess, picking my moment of when I will say something, but also sometimes I do get a little shy. Like that time recently about the pizza. When the lady came up to us, she's like, "Oh, did you guys have the cheese pizza?" And I instinctively just said, "Yes, that's ours," but it wasn't our pizza, and then we didn't say anything.
And they were walking around.
No, yeah, they were walking around trying to find where the Supreme... What was it? A Supreme pizza?
It was a meat Supreme.
It was a meat Supreme pizza. And I remember the kids were like, "No, we have ours."
No, yeah, they're like,
and then
we were like,
And I remember they were in the middle, like, trying to find who it belongs to, and we fucking left. Yeah. I mean, they were really, like, trying to find someone.
I know. I was like, damn.
At that point, I would have grabbed it. I'm like, scratch friends.
Yeah, no, really. And when I worked in a restaurant, that's how it would go a lot of the time.
Yeah, especially because they also ended up getting the pizza for the other person pretty quickly, I would say.
Like, anytime we had, like an extra meal or anything, it was either for the server that's the table that was for, or, like, we would just, like, share it in the back.
You know what also gets me? The whole time when we were there, I was like, what if they asked the person that was taking the order?
No, I know. I was thinking about that, too.
What if he comes out and he's like, it was them.
They had the meat Supreme.
They ordered the meat Supreme. And they're like, why are you eating the cheese? And I gotta explain. I just instantly said yes, and I felt embarrassed. That would have been even more embarrassing. But yeah, that was a moment where I wish I did say something, but yeah.
Because I wanted
Sometimes I feel shy, sometimes I don't.
No, I felt shy in that moment too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This happens a lot, especially in New York. Like it happened when we went to that.
No, because we weren't shy. At first we were like kind of confused and we were like observing. And then we did ask, though. We did ask, remember?
Did we?
We walked up and we asked him, like, do we just sit? Remember? And she said, yeah, you guys can just sit. And we look out and every fucking table's taken.
Oh, I didn't remember
that.
No. I honestly thought I just got too shy to ask. Since
No,
I
I
just
remember
ordered
we
it to
walked
go.
up. We asked. Oh, no, we didn't ask to go. We left, remember? The one in Brooklyn?
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh.
The one where it was like, I think it's called Honey something. And we walked in, we like stood in the front for a second, and like restaurants in New York don't really have hostesses a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was for a brunch place, and so we walked up, and it was when you got those fuck ass pancakes that had the weird texture in them. You know what I'm talking about? And I got the chicken and waffles. It was so fucking good. But her pancakes had the nastiest weird things in them.
Was it when we ended up going to a park and eating?
Yes.
And we were like, hi.
Yes, it was that time.
I remember that, but I don't remember that happening.
But we didn't know where to sit. We didn't know how to sit down because all the restaurants down here have hostesses. Mm-hmm. All of them, for the most part.
At least a stand where you're like, oh, okay, I know I need
that's
to go right there before I sit.
When we walked in, there's no stand, there's no nothing, so we were just standing there for a second, like.
Yeah, and you're kind of like, so what do I do now?
And then we walked up there, and they're like, to go? And we're like, I guess.
Like, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, as long as we just go along with it.
And those pancakes were bad.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember how they tasted, to be honest with you.
I know, like, the pancake part was good, but they had that weird texture, like, all throughout the pancake, and it was so nasty.
And was it just you that had something with the texture?
No, but it was you, too.
I said something about it.
I remember you didn't even finish them, and you were like, do you want some? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then you, like, cut off half of it.
No, I think it's because I was full, though.
No, girl. We gotta go back and watch the vlog.
We gotta watch that vlog, because I'm like, I feel like, I remember giving you half. I remember being full.
No, but
I don't remember saying anything about texture.
There was a texture in there. It was like...
The only time I can remember something about pancake and me not liking it is when I felt like it had too much an egg taste.
Oh, yeah. I remember that restaurant. That was a good restaurant. Well, at least I had a good time with that restaurant.
I mean, I liked it until it started feeling too eggy.
Those were the ones with the real butter. Like the
I can't wait. I don't know what it's called. It's something diner, but... Their pancakes look so good.
The one that's like, you know, like a bed of
where
butter,
it's like,
basically.
Yeah.
I know those do look good.
So
that might be one of the times I get actually pancake. It's so good.
Yeah. I know they're very popular in that place. Also, cinnamon rolls. That's another thing I'm really.
Maybe I'll get cinnamon rolls.
I'm really excited.
I am so excited. Y'all, we leave in less than a week. Mm-hmm. No, it's a week from today, literally. But like now
it's right nighttime, so it's like
it's like a less than a week now.
Yeah, I'm very excited. That's what's been getting me through. Honestly, this last a week or 2 weeks.
Yesterday, I was supposed to work a short 4-hour shift, 2 to 6, nothing crazy. But then the girl that was supposed to come in and cover for me, like when I leave, she called out. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck, I guess I'll stay till 6. I wasn't fucking supposed to, and of course it ended up being the worst day at work I've ever had in my entire
I know that happens
career.
when I stay longer or I come in early or I pick up a shift and it ends up being terrible. I'm like, I didn't even have to be here.
No, I know. It was such a bad shift. The phone rang. Okay, this is a story I have.
Say it.
This woman calls and she goes, hey, do you guys sell iTunes gift cards? I said, yes, we sell them. She goes, what's the limit? I went and go look. The one that we have goes up to $500, so I said, you can get $500 on them. She goes, okay, what's the limit that I can buy? Like, what's the money amount that I can buy? So I went up to my manager. It's around, like, I'm pretty sure you can get, like, $2,000 in gift cards at one time. Wow. And so I was like... I
didn't even know there was a limit.
No, girl. There's a limit.
Yeah, it was 2,000.
And so I told her, she was okay, good. I need 3 $500 gift cards. She sounded old, and so I was getting a little concerned that she was being scammed.
Yeah, that's sounding already to me.
And so I told her, and she was like, okay, great. And then she hangs up. No, she asked me for the address first, and then she hung up, and I said, okay. 10 minutes later, the phone rings again. I answer. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? Hey, what's the address again? What's the address again? No, first she goes, hey, do you guys sell iTunes gift cards? And I said, yeah. She goes, okay, great, what's the address? And so I told her the address again. Click. 20 minutes later goes by. Ring, ring, ring. The phone
was getting lost, I bet.
The phone's ringing again. Hello, thank you for calling my store. How can I help you? Hey, I just want to let you know that I am still on the way. It's just I'm waiting for my money to be deposited into my bank account, but I'm gonna be there soon. Okay. All right. She goes, I just wanted to let you know so you're still holding them for me. I said, okay. Click. Phone calls over. About 10 minutes later goes by.
Yeah.
Ring, ring, ring. Thank you for calling my store. How can I help you? I told her my name because she asked for my name. She goes, is this Nathaniel? And I said, it sure is. And she goes, okay, great. I just want to let you know I'm still waiting for my money. And I said, all right.
Okay, girl, we need to play by
No,
play.
literally, I was like, all right. She goes, so I'm gonna be there soon. I said, okay. Click. 10 minutes.
Oh
later,
my
goes
god,
by.
how many times this happened?
Ring, ring, ring. Thank you for calling my store. How can I help you? Nathaniel, that's me. Okay, perfect. I just want to let you know I got my money and I am on the way. All right. Click.
So does she not show up? Is that gonna be the kicker?
No, and then she shows she shows up. I get the gift cards for her. I ring her up for $500 each. And she checks out. I need my manager to approve it. So she's like looming over me, waiting for it. Yeah, she's looming over me, waiting for her approval to come. I get her approval. She's still standing there because it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
And click the receipt. Click it prints the receipt, and then it auto refunded 2 of them. So she was only. Then that happens if you go to a store and you already maxed out the amount of money that you can spend on gift cards. So I'm assuming that she went and already bought some gift cards from another store. And so I go, oh, I'm so sorry. And this lady, she sounded older over the phone, but she was probably like early 60s, maybe mid 60s. So
I think that's still pretty old, I think.
Well, she's old, but not enough to be senile. Not enough to be I don't know what's going on at all. I feel like that's when I'm like, that's like an 85-year-old when you're I don't know anything that's going on. I shouldn't even be on the road. I feel like that's, early, mid 60s.
I don't know. I feel like people age differently. I've seen 50-year-olds and they look like they're still kicking, they're very active. I've seen the ones where you can tell they're struggling already.
I guess that's true.
But again, I've also seen 80-year-olds, and again, they're in the best health, But then again, you see the ones where like you said, where they're what's going on?
Everyone's different. Everyone's different.
Saying,
so
I don't know. For me, I think 60 is already pretty up there. I mean, that's retiring age, or should be. But
she
isn't at this point.
I had to refund 2 of them. We tried to do them one at a time, and it still wouldn't work. And that's basically the end of what happened. End of the story. I sent her over to Food Lion because I was like, I'm pretty sure you can buy more gift cards over there, but I'm not sure. And I sent her over there, and that was the end of the story. But the fact that she called literally 5 times, being
giving an update.
No, literally
that's what I'm like. I feel like she is, even though you say she's probably 60, I think she is already pretty up there.
Giving me
just because I don't think anyone would do that.
Because
you don't need to do that.
And that day, yesterday, I got probably 20 to 25 phone calls, and 5 of them were her. But oh my god! And then from pharmacy, you can call the front of the store in case you need something.
Yeah.
And I look and I see the pharmacy's calling me, and I fucking hate answering when pharmacy's calling. But I'm the only one up there. Yeah.
Wait, pharmacy the customer, pharmacy people from pharmacy?
No, the people that are working in the pharmacy. Yeah.
And why do you hate when they call you?
I just hate it because it's usually asking me a question that I don't tend to know the answer to a lot of the time.
Why are they calling you though?
Because it's questions about front of the store that I probably should know the answer to. But
what did they ask about the pharmacy?
Girl, I don't know.
Well, what did they ask you? That's what I'm asking you.
It's questions about the front of the store, things that we sell up there, or where something is located. But I don't know where everything fucking is in the store at all times. We move it
I just don't get what they're asking you.
Well, because they don't know either. They don't work in the front of the store, so they
I know they don't work there,
know.
but why doesn't the pharmacy need to know what's being sold in the front?
Because usually a customer's asking.
So the customer's asking?
Yeah, usually a customer's asking, and if it's an old person, they don't want to make the old person walk all the way to the front of the store just to ask me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I saw that they were calling, and I was like, oh my god. So I answer, hello, and the fucking asshole in pharmacy goes, do you guys sell Apple gift cards? And I said, I whipped my head, I just went.
Was it her?
No, I went. We do. And I just hear cackling on the other end of the phone. And I guess my manager went back there and told him the situation that was going on with the lady calling.
So
yeah, so I was being pranked. But I literally, in my heart, I was like, either somehow she got pharmacy's number, which is impossible. We don't give that out. So she I don't know how she got back there. Or she's in the drive-thru back there asking them.
Other gift cards.
My heart sank to my ass and I went, we do? I was scared. How did you find out you were getting pranked? My manager came up and told me. Because she was laughing. She thought it was the funniest thing. Well, my heart sank to my ass. But when I heard the laughing over the phone, I was like, okay, they can't be serious.
Yeah, they're fucking with you. And
they hung up pretty quick after that. They started laughing, click, and I was like, okay, this is obviously not that serious. No, literally. I was so flabbergasted.
But back to working on stuff. Another thing I'm doing is planks. I'm doing planks every day.
Are you? I literally tried doing the other day.
What do you mean? Why do you say try?
It kind of did not last very long.
Well, that's the thing with playing. It doesn't have to last long. Just the fact that you did it. I mean, if you're doing it, you're doing it.
It lasted like 4 seconds.
You still did it.
How
You gotta start somewhere.
Flops. This week for our Megan is Missing review, we filmed about 2 hours of episode. So we're splitting it up into part 1 and part 2. This has been part 1, so make sure you come back next week for part 2 when we get into the review and we have a really good time. Follow us everywhere. Bye guys, I love you. Mwah! Mwah!